welcome back to part 2 of Aneria Fanshot. Woo!
I'm so that was creepy.
Was it?
And then great.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, creepy is great.
I look okay.
Hey, your vanity's showing again.
Oh no!
I'll put you right here.
So
Bless
Skate
him.
Squidward. Brother versus brother.
I bought it.
Yeah, you did.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just to know who's in charge. It's her.
We're already off the rails. I know how Corey feels now.
Isn't it great?
It's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming back for part 2 of this little Fanshots adventure in Lostrovia. We are excited to see who will die tonight. I mean,
Which NPC
I'm
will
so
die?
excited. I'm flatulent.
there probably will be some. Yeah.
I will never forgive Bosco for making us use fart humor.
I love it. So, a couple of things. First of all, thank you so much, all of you who have participated and voted in the polls and for your suggestions. I really wish that I could include all of your NPCs. Please don't be sad if yours doesn't make it in. It's just that there were so many. We had 60, 70, something?
Yeah, something like that.
Responses, and so that's a lot
You guys.
to pick from.
Amazing.
Yeah, y'all are great.
Thank you.
A few items of business before we get started, shall we?
Yes.
Number 1, we're starting a Patreon.
Woo! What?
Yeah. We're super excited about that.
It's open right now.
Oh,
Down in the
we
description.
started
Yep,
with
it is
Patreon.
literally open right now. We got 2 tiers. A $2 tier that kind of just gets you a thank you to us. You know, it's
You
a
get to see
little-
some
it's a
announcement
tip.
stuff.
And then our $5 tier gets you bonus content, including our first bonus content, which you can watch right now, where Dallin, Scott, and I, in conjunction with the D&D movie, watch it and comment on it the entire way. So if you ever
You can watch
wanted to
along
know,
with us, and
you do have to have the movie yourself. We didn't record the movie, obviously for reasons.
Yeah.
But we did do a full commentary, including things that we liked. We Mystery Science Theatered a little bit, you know, and we got more coming. Some Jujutsu Kaisen as well. That's going to be coming up here soon, and maybe some other fun little videos that are coming out. We've got some good plans.
Got some ideas.
so if you'd like to support us in other ways other than just YouTube, please.
$2 of love or $5 of love. It's your choice.
Yep.
But I mean, we
helps
love
us.
you even if you
will-
just
I mean,
watch the
if
channel.
We will love you
honestly.
back. $2 and $5.
If there's enough love, then it'll be a dad bod OnlyFans with me and Dallin.
Oh, okay. That's the $50
stretch goal
tier.
unlock.
Absolutely.
If we can get 100 patrons
lawns.
blowing up your truck,
Well, yeah.
Honestly,
Us dressed as the Sailor Moon
That sounds
girls for $50.
You want to see me slathered in grease?
for 75, we won't dress up as Sailor Moon.
Is that we'll just dress normally, or
we just won't do it.
okay, all right.
you have to dress as the opposite of Sailor Moon.
Okay.
The only way to see our
gender
content
bend
from now on,
Yes.
without us in Sailor Moon costumes, is to subscribe to our Patreon. Easy, yeah.
That kind of sounds fun. I don't know.
Moon Prism.
And yeah, we do have some ideas for other stretch goals if we get a lot of patrons, including the possibility of maybe a DM run game for high-paying patron tiers, if that's something that's interesting.
We can be bought.
Yes, we can. Absolutely. But if you don't have money, which is common these days,
It's hard out there.
yeah,
Tough times.
you know what's free?
That's why we're doing Patreon.
You know what's
Wah, wah.
technically free, because we won't get into internet and electricity and all that? Clicking that like button, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment saying that you clicked the like button and subscribed to the channel.
And did you ring the dinger?
Yes, you gotta ring that dinger.
Ring a ding ding. I feel like I have to say that.
Why are we not calling it You Have to Toll the Dead?
Toll the dead.
It's taken us so long.
It's been before us the
Finally.
entire time.
How long have we been doing
You know,
this?
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Yes.
I'm actually just mad.
But there's one more announcement, guys. We all know that Dallin's got his channel. We all know that Scott keeps talking about his channel.
I'll get to it eventually, okay?
We all know that Preston has so much going on that he can't do a channel. But you know who hasn't talked about a channel yet? this girl.
I'm jumping on the bandwagon.
Yep. Tori, you have a YouTube channel that is coming out on Friday.
Yeah, June 9th, because that's my B-day.
Ooh,
Happy birthday
To me.
Yeah.
Say happy birthday in the comments.
Yep, exactly.
I can't sing it the right way because I think it's copyright.
Is it?
Really? That'd be dumb.
We'll sing it incorrectly. We'll give you an incorrect happy
How would
birthday.
Mrs. Cheeks
Sing it in
On
reverse.
pace.
Yeah.
Sing it
Miss
reverse,
Cheeks?
and maybe we'll summon a demon.
Miss Cheeks.
So, the channel.
It is your birthday. Okay, not that.
The channel.
The channel, it is
Nice save.
called How to Nerd. And
Eventually a card will be here as soon as I have the link.
yeah. You'll see some of your favorite people here on it. Don't worry, they'll make some appearances. But basically, it's destigmatizing the nerdy interests people have. So you're like, oh my gosh, that is such a nerdy hobby. But like
D&D, who does that?
seriously,
Yeah.
but like,
Which-
why are those people interested in it?
It's getting more popular, but there are still plenty of people who don't know why it's popular and don't really understand the lingo and maybe want to learn for their kid's sake or their estranged
I'm a
family
cool
member.
mom.
Do you know what your first video will be?
I do know what my first video will be, and you're gonna love it because guess who's on? Corey.
Ooh.
That's right. Because why not? It's a D&D episode.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to go to my roots.
If your friends need a gateway drug to all things nerdy,
And
Tori, you're the nerd dealer.
Yes, I love that.
You're the nerd
The
dealer.
queen of accidental nerddom. Doesn't have as good a ring as
And it really
the
is
format is
Deal us all the
intentional.
nerdiness.
and then if you really think you're not a weeb, but you actually are on the inside,
Dallin did an anime one. Nice.
we're gonna collab.
Eventually,
we're gonna
maybe.
collab.
Yeah.
well.
Something's brewing.
Storms.
It's such a good format too. I loved it. I absolutely loved being there, and we did a lot of really fun stuff.
I was hiding in the basement listening to it. It was pretty good.
Scott was my
Sneak
stage
peek.
hand. Whatever, you were there helping me the whole time.
I don't know how much you used of
Back
our
talk, stage hands.
of our mini content that we did, but you can see every single one of Eve's characters that she's played as an
mean
adventuring
Tori?
party in
I'm
there.
not Eve. You said Eve.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Everybody's Eve.
Okay, I
I'm sitting
kind
in
of
this
am.
chair. I'm just going to call people Eve. Okay.
All of my characters.
Yes. Yeah, but
They're a part of
all
it.
of Tori's characters in
I
one
know,
place.
they are me.
So
makes
look
sense.
out for that little Easter
It was
egg.
fun.
Good job, Urza.
Yeah, enough about me. Let's talk about me. What do you think about me?
That's
Oh yeah. We also these guys.
Hey.
We also want to give a special thanks to Syrinscape. Not a sponsor yet, but without them, we could not enjoy glorious sounds such as.
My armpit made the wrong noise.
I love this
That is
soundboard so much.
It's gonna be like 10 minutes.
When I show my cat a cucumber.
That was a part.
I gotta go clean up a mess now. Thanks. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for any of those
If you've
that
ever wrenched
have
so hard-
sympathetic.
Hey, you were just talking about that today. How somebody was like, I figured out that one of my autism triggers is when somebody burps, it makes me want to vomit immediately.
Yeah,
Is that a sign?
that's just this person's thing.
Oh, okay.
Just hearing a burp makes her almost throw up.
I
I was
think
like, wow,
being a parent, I'm kind of
desensitizes
Yeah.
It's when it's your kids, it's one thing.
agreed.
When it's not your kids, it's F-word gross. It's super nasty.
Agreed. All right. On that note,
All right, let's bring down the
You're
energy.
completely
guys.
disgusted with
bring it down.
us.
Leave a barfing face in the comments.
No, that will make me feel bad. Like you hated this, and I won't because I won't remember this.
Leave the barfing, but say I absolutely loved this episode.
I loved it so much it made me puke.
I loved it this much. Okay.
Loved it with all my insides.
Oh, sweet. Last time we were here in Lastrovia, these 4 fine people.
Can I be considered a person now?
Can I
We use
be
that term
considered
loosely
a
around
person?
here.
If I'm a person, then I would imagine you
Well,
are.
actually, we know the main criteria for being a person.
I will have you know, for the record, I have a butthole, and it is made out of like little sand particles.
Yeah, we established that it was like the carving of a star.
Sick.
He has a,
literally in the last
drawing. It's in this journal right here.
Yep.
Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm a horrible person.
Bumhole
but
aside.
I legitimately, they were pouring concrete at my house today, and as it was coming out, I was like, "That's probably
What rumble?
what Rumble looks like."
There are now concrete.
It's only when I eat sandstone, okay? It goes right through me.
Sandstone, a little bit of limestone.
It's too soft.
I apologize to everyone at home.
So now you know all of
That's
Aneria
right.
is paved.
You know, if this video does better than our other regular videos as well, I think we know why.
Yes.
I think it's the toilet humor.
Yep, it's gotta be the poop
You're
humor.
welcome.
Yep.
I'm
If
gonna
it
do
is,
better.
if that is the demographic that we end up in, I'm quitting.
Okay.
And all the persons I knew before died.
Yes, as a reminder, all of our characters here, we have Wick, scary scarecrow guy.
Scary
it's
Crow.
in the
It's in the
name.
Scary crow guy. Blah, blah, blah. We have. Crap, I can't remember the name of your character. Drago.
I almost said Jarin.
Danny Jarin.
Miss
Yep.
Drago.
Drago. He's
Tempest.
just a blob. Blobby.
With feelings.
We have Boz. Baz? Boz? Boz. The tiefling. And of course, Rumble. The Rock.
The Rock.
Like a
I imagine
rock.
you wearing like a chain and a fanny pack.
Turtleneck and chain. Turtle.
It's all made out of
chain.
rocks, though.
Yep.
So
You got the little high top hair.
I do, yeah.
So,
It's just marble.
Well, it's just slate, stacks of slate.
that's a good look. I'm trying to hurry us along because we got a lot to get through.
That's true.
You all found yourselves at Castle Easelwaith. You have been summoned, well, forcefully, by the Countess.
Praise be her name.
Rishka. Yes, praise be her name. Rishka.
I don't think her
Brokemere.
name is Praise.
And it's the Reaping. Essentially, a time in Lostrovia where those who have done bad are punished, and those who have done good are rewarded. And she called you and asked you to help her find some gemstones. And she gave you a list of people who had the last known owners of said gemstones. She has one herself, which she wears in a ring on her hand, and she also acquired a goblet that has one such gemstone inlaid in it. So she's searching for the missing
little onyx
gemstones. Yes,
right?
And it appears that they all go around this chalice, and so she wants those back. All right, so the first person on the list that you went to visit was the one and only Baron Vlad Sweisgeld, which Boz kind of had some history with.
Yeah, you had tried to sneak into his compound or whatever.
Yeah, I tried to infiltrate the place. He's a bad guy, and I tried to plant some evidence on him, but I got caught.
Got cat.
That's why you were at the Baroness's.
Yep, that's why I was in the dangle cages.
The dangle cages. That is the technical term. The dangle cages.
We prefer uvulas.
Yes. His estate was abandoned. You heard a mewing from down below, and you found the one and only Gracie Tremaine, a kitten tabaxi that was in the bottom of an oubliette, and you got her out. Anyway, bad things have happened.
Campaign
there.
has too many fancy words for me.
Say it with
Foyer.
me. Oubliette.
Oubliette.
Foyer.
Reaping,
Reaping.
scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
The fanciest. Gracie's
anyhow,
now. She's going to be a
Gracie
warlock after being with your patron
is rested
his plan.
nice and comfy in the jam jar.
in the jam jar.
It's where you...
Yeah, she likes it in there though. And you ended up finding Baron Vlad Schweisgeld and acquired his gem. It was a tie pin.
And we acquired his life, too.
Yes, sorry, you did.
Yeah, you got a soul gem or whatever,
I
right?
got a soul token.
Oh yeah, what was his token? I can't
It
remember.
was the...
One of them was the masks. The other one was
The mouse was the
a
second
silver marble sized grape.
Oh yeah, a grape because he had a
He's a
winery.
vintner. He's a vintner.
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 AKA.
That's gonna be my next character. I am Vintner.
Oh, it's someone
He
who
was the
someone who makes wine.
sommelier's boss.
He's just a wino.
He's a professional wino.
Oh, nice. I like that.
All wine tastes the same.
You're gonna get
Shots fired.
shot in the comments.
It just
It doesn't.
Even I disagree with that. And I don't like wine.
Especially with my kids.
I mean, to be fair, I've never had.
I was like, you let your
I
kids
gotta
drink
warm up.
wine?
I gotta warm up my dad jokes. Okay?
it took me a second. Okay, next up you went to find the one and only Damien Vostrovich, who was an actor. You ended
was
up
also-
at the Southside Theater. He was dead, but you found his protege, Jaron Lake, and he was fabulous.
He was fabulous.
Jaren Light.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
He was absolutely.
he
Yeah.
did too, because he was a werewolf. And
Yeah.
We don't abide
We
werewolves.
sniffed him out.
Spoilers.
guys, he could have been good. Give him a chance.
That's true.
The
All
only good
werewolves are
werewolf is a dead werewolf. I'm not making any
I mean,
friends tonight.
I've read a lot of werewolf romance novels.
AWAB.
Can you send me some of those?
Do you really want some?
Yeah, like send me a couple titles.
Oh yeah, they're spicy. Okay, they're good. Makes you want to wolf.
Put
back.
your favorite spicy book in the comments.
Ooh,
And then
please do.
I'll send
Look for
you
you.
a really fun
Here's
romance-esque
Curled
vampire
up.
novel.
Who's
Yeah.
curled up at the
Yes.
bottom of the bed?
It's my dog.
I mean, really, yeah.
What is he
there might be a
dreaming?
lot of
Is he
shedding.
dreaming
It
about me
sounds not
or chasing me?
Who's panting
Oh, it's a
in
squirrel.
my face?
comfortable. Wow, Preston should not write romance.
That would be a
He
terrible
lifted
romance.
his leg.
That's why
and
he
then
draws the
urinated
art for the
fire.
fire.
Marking the territory
If you want to see
of
that
what
book,
he deemed his
that's the
own.
kind of content you'll find in our Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
Making some content.
A whole video series of Tori's favorite spicy books.
Hey,
Instead of
got a lot
yeah.
of them.
I honestly, I think a book club.
Why
should
Ice
be
Barbarians
something-
Hey.
from whatever it's called is a
We
great
guess,
series.
we guess if it's an actual book title or not, and then
Oh yes,
We're going to challenge each other.
that's great. I
Okay.
love
It's
it.
going to be. All right.
That's all cut.
Anyway,
That's good stuff.
that's where we ended. Oh. Again, how could we forget? Drago was a star.
A star is born.
Your eyes literally went bing as you leveled
And
up to
his
start.
corset, that bit. It was amazing. Anyhow, you ended up getting the gemstone from Jaron Lake. It was part of his costume, and it was a what it's called?
Cufflink.
no.
Thank you. Like those things.
It's like a butt.
Wrist.
A butt.
It was part of his wrist.
It was part of his wrist. It was the bone holding
It was
his
one of
wrist
the
together.
one of the little wrist bones.
Yep.
I had to cut him open.
And his soul token was a
metatarsal.
no, it was
The
a
mask.
It was like
It was
the
the
masks.
theater masks, but the frowny face one had fangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Wolf fangs, right?
Yep. Well, I mean,
They're different. They're different than vampire fangs.
yeah, I suppose, but can you really tell on a small token?
So fangs or a maw?
Well, you can't because it's inside me.
That can be arranged.
Well, that brings up a question. In Lestrovia, do the vampires have elongated canines, or the ones between the next to the canines?
Yeah. See,
Or do they go full like
Because
that?
werewolves
Nosferatu.
have, in my opinion, the elongated canines,
Yeah.
and vampires have the one
Yeah,
next
just
over.
next over. Yeah. Agreed.
That's a lamer one in my opinion, but okay.
Then you got the ones that
But it makes sense for a
G-vampires.
vampire because it makes it easier to bite.
yeah.
Have you tried biting something with your canines? Like,
I've
that'd
tried
be
biting a lot of things. So, okay, next up.
I got some gold. Do you want to know if it's? I need to know if it's real or not.
In my Patch's first puppy class, they explained that puppies use they explore the world around them by biting things, and all I can think about is you doing the same.
Tori meets a new person. Hold on a sec. Oh, hey, how's it going?
One weird fact is if you look around the
Wow.
room, your tongue will know what everything in the room's texture is like.
Yep. Just by looking at
Doesn't
it.
that make you uncomfortable? It makes me uncomfortable.
You
Why
can
did you
also
tell us that? That's
I think it's cool.
humans have such precise fingers that we know how to pinch something without squishing it.
So we can pick up like tiny bugs and stuff.
Way to go, humans. Okay, guys, focus.
So
Be here now. That's what
Hold
Mr.
on,
Jones
hold on.
would say.
We're gonna do the warm
So we all can concentrate.
Me, me, mamo, moo.
all right, in we go.
Big black.
You
bugs,
have
big blue
2
bugs.
people left on the list. One. Vika. No. One.
Sorry, I have it here.
Vika Toldor, thank you. And
Katia Boros.
Katia Boros.
Diablo.
That's who we've got left.
the
We
Boros
left you
region.
guys at nighttime.
Yep.
So you were at the Southside Theater.
Yeah, because we went to the theater. So we waited until it was dark.
Someone kind of lit off a fireball in there, and you were running away with the patrons.
Yes.
That's right. And you hung up your jacket very nicely.
Yes.
In the
Quit while you're
burning
ahead.
building. Just hung up very nicely.
Do you know what? As a customer, I really appreciate that.
As we are running away, I want to look around and I want to see if I can spot anybody that I recognize in the crowd that we've talked to previously. Because we don't have any leads so far, so we're going to be results.
Dwarf, blonde handlebar mustache. That's our lead, as far as I'm concerned.
For which one?
I don't know. I just have a note that says that.
Wasn't that Baron? The Baron?
Dwarf, Baron Vlad Spicegill.
We already got that one.
Investigator.
No.
Recluse.
Well, my intelligence is a -1. What the hell do you want from me?
Francis Tiddlywink written down.
None
Oh
of
yeah,
us are very
Francis
smart.
Tiddlywink. He was great.
Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, that is one of the 2 people that I'm looking for. Either Francis or Test,
The buff
the buff gnome.
buff gnome.
Yeah. Was
The
he
bouncer?
The one that was at the
Yeah,
front.
he
the
was
ticket
he was
maker,
in them. Yeah,
Ticket
the ticket guy.
Oh yeah, he was jacked.
Yeah, he was.
So do I see either of them?
You see Tiddlywink. He's kind of just lurking on the street corner, and if people kind of pass him, he's like, hey, gotta, oh sorry, I have to remember how he talks. There's a great show coming up tomorrow night. Have I told you about it? Bargain and barter.
Tiddlywinks. I
Oh.
should warn you. You probably want to stay within 100 feet of that building.
Is that right now? Well,
Yes.
this is my livelihood, of course.
It might be on fire.
Oh, that's not good. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's okay. Tiddlywinks always has something up his sleeve.
This is the leprechaun, by the way.
Yeah,
The
he
unintentional
really is.
leprechaun.
Yeah, I didn't mean it for him to be that way.
So I see Drago talking to him. I'm gonna walk through like the running crowd, but I'm gonna do it in that like creepy way where I'm just like walking through and not
Everyone else
caring
is like-
about. Everybody else is like running past, and I don't care about anything at all.
You're doing the
Ew.
Assassin's Creed walk.
Just like stalking towards him, yeah, pushing people out.
Every
of the
time
way.
someone goes past you, you're like 30 feet closer.
Yep. And eventually, I'm going to like walk up and loom over him, and I'm going to go, "Evening, Tiddlywink." Good. We're on the right page today. We're looking for 2 people.
Today, I mean, technically, I was just speaking to you about an hour ago, but
Then we're on the right page for this minute. Don't get on the wrong page in the next minute.
I would never dream of doing such a thing.
Do you know anything about somebody named Vika Toldor?
Yes, actually, I do.
Excellent. What do you know?
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about her. Everyone who matters, at least.
It's just going to be like the strict staring.
I was going to do a fart.
Was
I got off of that.
I hate that. It's Tiddlywink, but okay.
Well, haven't you heard that she of course, is the renowned clothing designer and seamstress? You know, the owner of the House in Flame.
The house in flame.
The one
This
behind
one?
us.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
No, that's a different House of Flame. Her
That's a theater in
designs,
Flame.
quite frankly, are sought after by the wealthy. I am surprised. Well, I'm not surprised you don't know about it.
I look down at my like raggedy clothes.
Yes. Perhaps you
And-
should pay her a visit.
And where is this house in flame?
House of Flame. Hate to correct you, but I'm sure you wouldn't want to get it wrong.
Where is this House of Flame?
House in Flame is a brothel.
I think we should confuse it.
Are you a lich?
I don't know yet. I haven't tried.
I haven't tried.
I think it'd be a Podrick situation with you.
Don't make him spew drink at his nose.
Where is the House of Flame?
Well, it's on the north side of Listrovia.
All right.
You really don't know where it is.
I'm new in town.
I can tell. Anyhow, I'd be happy to give you some excellent instructions. And he takes, several steps back away from you.
Mm-hmm.
But for it comes at a price.
I'm gonna try and stealth around behind him.
I'm so glad I got Boz here.
Crit
Oh,
on a stealth check.
you definitely... Let me... Yeah.
I'm just gonna
5. He does not notice
let
at
him
all.
just keep backing up until he bumps into me.
So...
I'm just gonna give him a death stare.
It lets one rip. Right next to you. Sorry.
Stairs.
I'm gonna pretend that I can't
Deathly scary.
smell it because I'm so mad.
How much is your life worth?
All right. Well, I'm just saying that... Let me ask you this. Was one of you responsible for the... And he's, gesturing toward the theater.
I don't know if I can actually do this, but I'm going to turn my head all the way around backwards to look at Drago.
You totally can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a scarecrow, so I'm assuming that normal rules don't apply. I'm like,
I mean, the performance was, some might say, on fire.
So it was you. Well, I hate to tell you this, but that is my livelihood. So...
just a moment. And I'm going to go over to Drago, and I'm going to reach into your body and take the 4 gold coins that I gave you out of your body. Or no, it was 5.
That was an odd sensation.
There's more. There's plenty of goo still on that.
Raspberries, right?
Schnozberries.
I love schnozberries. I love schnozberries.
They absolutely does taste like schnozberries. My great Willy, my great Uncle Willy Wonka is what I meant to say.
My great William fart.
Every time he eats candy, he just gets so excited.
I'm dying. Okay. That was embarrassing.
We're not
Queen of accidental filth. Queen of
It was an accident.
Praise be your name.
Oh, growth.
Well, I was going to tell you a story about my uncle.
I'm glad that you decided against it.
Yeah.
So here's
Me
the
too.
deal. Tell us where this house is. I've got some extra questions for you. And at the end, my friend Rumble here will give you a bonus.
A bonus.
You mind shuffling while I talk?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I really prefer informed consent, but since I think you're going to kill me if I don't, and you did give me this 5
Fair
gold.
assessment.
Very well. All right. The House of Flame is on the far north end of Lestrovia. And if you follow the river straight up, just stay right along it, you'll basically run right into it.
Excellent.
As far as I know, she basically lives at the House of Flame.
Excellent. And the other question that I have you ever heard of a Katia Boros?
Everyone's heard of Katia Boros. Do you mean Madam Katia Boros?
I suppose. Again,
She's a fortune teller. Didn't you know?
I'm from out of town.
Oh. Well, I thought maybe...
Is she the one from the flyers?
Yeah, she is. See, I thought
Again, full head around again. The what?
he saw the poster before. Now he's like, oh yeah, the flyers.
Yeah. Well, that's how we found the theater, right? Was
Hey, he just learned how to talk from a pun book.
Yeah.
all right. Well, if there's
Bless his
flyers,
heart.
I think we can find out where she is.
Oh, absolutely. She read my fortune one time. Do you know what she told me?
What did she tell you?
She told me I'd live a long, healthy life, and that I'd get married to a lovely, lovely human.
Did you get married?
Well, not yet. My life's not over.
Oh, do I ruin this fortune teller?
I know.
Anyhow,
You know how to make me want to kill people.
All right.
where's my bonus? I
Yes,
told you
of
everything you
course.
wanted, right?
Rumble here has a magic deck of cards.
Oh, I'd be happy.
The last
to
person who drew a
pull a
card
card.
became insanely beautiful for some reason.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, maybe I could catch a
He was
mate
the-
if I was insanely beautiful.
Exactly. He was the fanciest werewolf we'd ever seen.
Made him
I'm
extremely
gonna
difficult
just
to
hand
kill.
hold the deck out for him. Would you like to draw a card or two?
I suppose I'll just take the top one right here.
Don't
let's
be
see.
greedy.
Death,
What does he draw?
Death.
That is,
Joker of clubs.
it is the skull. I do not know what the skull does.
Insta death. Insta death.
It might not, they might be doing the whole, it doesn't necessarily mean death, you know?
You summon an avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in a tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. It appears in a space of the GM's choice within 10 feet of you and attacks you, warning all others that you must win the battle alone. The avatar fights until you die or it drops to 0 hit points, whereupon it disappears. If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons its own avatar of death. A creature slain by the avatar of death can't be restored to life, and then it has stats for it here.
I love that. But what happens instead? I mean, that does happen. But it is not a new, spectral form, but instead it is Wick, who you kind of start to grow even taller than you are. And the scythe that you use, like a staff comes down.
Yeah, full on,
Yeah.
oh.
And, these, waves of dark shadow kind of, spread out from you.
I guess that fortune teller was wrong.
Oh, dear.
And then, I'm going to attack him. If this is how it goes, this is how it goes.
He has,
And I do say,
So
this is my fight.
So that card is gone, by the way.
Yeah,
Because once they
yeah.
get drawn,
the skull disappears.
unless it's the jester or the
I thought
fool.
that they get put back unless it's the jester or the fool. Then those ones disappear.
Once a card is drawn, it fades from existence unless the card is the fool or the jester.
Okay.
The card reappears in the deck.
Okay, so
The card
we no longer
reappears
have...
in the deck?
Yeah, so I guess it does come back in.
Yes.
Making it possible to draw.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
So the jester or the fool are the only ones that don't.
Okay, so I want to attack him.
Oh, please. Please, no, I'm not ready to die.
I rolled damage already.
That's fine. He's
a
really
commoner.
just a swindler.
Yep. It's an 18 to hit, so.
Yeah.
You're within
I'm
5 feet
right
of it.
behind him.
Oh.
I'm gonna get splattered, aren't I?
Yep, so it's 1d8 plus 4, 5, and then I think I have 5.
It's gonna be like the old
6.
samurai films where it's like
I pray that we live to see my loved ones.
the death rattle.
I'm starting to think that he didn't actually go to. Yeah, it's
You know what?
It's like 21.
It sounds like he's a
damage.
serial liar, so.
He's
I
dead.
heard his ghost escaping.
Yep. So just take that. It's basically like your standard scythe. It's probably got 2 handles to do the I'm
reaping
cutting
scythe.
grass.
Yes.
Yeah. Like an actual reaping scythe, not like the reaper scythe. And I'll just slice his head off, and I will collect his soul token too, which I'm assuming is a little gas cloud.
Totally is.
Butt cheeks.
Small whoopee cushion.
It was small whoopee cushion.
Yes. I love that. That's what it
That I
is.
have to do this.
Actually, it's
Toss
like
it
a
into
bellows.
The bellows.
Yeah.
Okay. That's better.
A whoopee bellow.
I tried to wipe all the blood off, but I just smeared
Yes.
fingerprints all over my face.
Ew,
so now I
gross.
look creepy.
You did before.
So apparently this
Yeah.
deck of cards also does bad things, not just good ones.
I wouldn't say that. I think that it's a very good deck still.
What happened to you? You got all big and scary.
Maybe I should hold on to these.
I think my boss might have given me a little bit extra for that. It's gone now, right? All of the extra like height and everything.
Yeah.
Did we see it, or was it for Tiddlywink's eyes only?
No, you all saw it.
Okay.
I'm so happy that I got to kill this character. I wasn't going to unless something's happening. I
God
guess
said so.
Rest in peace, Tiddlywinks.
Wait.
The 21 fart salute.
Wait, is that not sitting well with you?
It is a little...
Now you're cursed.
Yes, now I'm
Fart
cursed.
Whenever you...
Every time you
I'm
want.
using this soul token first.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all the farts we're having.
Immediately a liar.
Sorry. That made it sound like that one was you.
You were embodying
It
Tiddlywinks.
Okay, that was hilarious. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, I'm just writing down
Dead
his token
as
here.
a doornail.
Okay. What do you think? Should we go for the seamstress or the fortune teller? The fortune teller.
Let's play a game with fortune teller and have her draw a tarot card.
We should probably hide the body.
Oh yeah, like I'm suddenly realizing we're in the middle of the street. Is anybody reacting to this?
Hopefully
Or is this like
fire is like very distracting.
This man was hit by a falling pillar.
and decapitated?
He was killed by a buttress.
Flying
Buttresses are
buttresses.
dangerous. Off in the distance.
Yes, everyone is quite distracted with the fire. The entire theater is up in flames. All the patrons have run away, so you just have people like with buckets of water trying
I
to.
have an idea.
Someone
Throw his
get
body into the flames.
sorcerer.
I can just bury it.
Oh,
That's
that
probably
works.
easier.
I will just use my cantrip mold earth and just like, and he just falls in, and then I just and have the cobblestones like back over the top.
Is
Oh,
there
this
like a
theater is
single-
going to be so haunted.
There's a single...
You have his soul.
There's a single
That's true.
cobblestone that's like off-centered that says like, here lies so-and-so. And then everybody trips over it when they...
I think in D&D your soul could be separate from your ghost.
That's true.
I think it can.
Tell us in
You
the
probably won't
comments.
have like any intelligence as a ghost.
Yeah, you'll just be like
Like a residual
wraith or
haunt
something
or
like
whatever,
that.
yeah.
We triggered a haunt.
But in real life, what are your thoughts on that? I feel like someone is a ghost because their soul cannot rest because they have like something
that's-
tying them here.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a common one.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think in real life, I think that's the case.
Then they
I'll agree
become...
with
if they
that.
stay
Not that
too
I
long-
believe in ghosts in real life, but if I did.
If they stay too long, they become a hollow for those Bleach fans out there.
Raise your hands if you've ever had an experience with ghosts.
I don't know if it was a ghost, but I've had some weird
All right,
experiences.
calm down, Beverly Crushers.
I've seen some shadows in a shadowless
Did you know
place.
you know?
That you just can't explain.
Let's go ahead and go to the fortune teller.
Is that closer than the?
We don't know where the fortune teller is technically. Where is this
Madam,
poster?
it's next to the one I showed you earlier.
How did none of us notice this?
I've never been here
I
before.
think I've seen them in other places. Maybe
Posters?
yes. They're not just in one place.
Do a quick
Usually
scan
in
of the street. Are
entertainment
there any?
districts.
Yeah. Can we do
Right?
perception
Sure, they're kind of like
perception checks?
all over the place.
Okay.
It's not even hard to find them.
There's like 5 on that
I
post
just
over
bend
there.
down and pick one
Y'all
up
are dumb.
and hand it to you.
They're all bound
Yes.
together, and you like flip. You know the poster things at the store that you can go through when you're a kid, like
Yes.
flip through them.
Theater, brothel.
theater,
Yeah, I had a
theater,
Kermit the
wanted
Frog
poster.
wearing like Calvin Klein underwear.
So we,
Poster. Why did I thought
so
it
we
was
don't lose it.
Put it on his arm and peel the ink off onto his arm. He's got
Oh,
like,
that's
a new
right.
tattoo.
Yep.
Oh, he's like Sleep Buddy.
Yeah.
Except now it's
reversed.
reversed. You can't read it.
I'll just hold your arm up and go underneath.
I will look at the poster actually, or
Okay.
just grab another one. Where does it say that this madam is?
Yeah, so it says Madame Katya Fortunes, and she lives on the west side.
How fortunate
So the other one was
to
north,
find
right?
this.
And this was
And you guys are
The vineyard-
south.
We're kinda like
and the vineyard
equidistant
was
to 'em?
east, wasn't it? I'm noticing the pattern here. And
and the castle
church
is south.
in the
Or
center.
we're
Castle's
south.
right in the center.
We're south. Let's go west then.
I live in a castle on the hill.
West is closer.
Sorry, Corey. But I killed a mosquito.
Good. A noble cause.
Go there in my sleep. Dallin hates Les Mis. So apologies.
I do. We should talk about that on your channel.
we will duke
Because
it
we can
out.
fight and then still be friends.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
That sounds like a great name for a podcast.
Fight and be friends.
That's my marriage. Okay.
West.
West it is.
Yep.
You know, you're pretty handy at digging graves there.
Boom. I have a unique connection to the earth.
Well, you might be worth keeping around a little bit longer. What are your plans after we get this business done?
I don't know. I was just kind of traveling the countryside and seeing where things took me.
Well, if you don't mind a little company, I'm also a wanderer.
Sure.
And you don't seem like you're too bad a company.
You should charge him for burial services.
Not to mention you don't seem to shy away from my extracurriculars.
Well, I am a druid, and death is part of life. I prefer not to take lives myself, but I don't necessarily feel a desire to stop it.
Good. What about you, Baz? What's your goal in all this?
To get back home, really, I just need to report on everything that went wrong.
And where's
And
home?
right
exactly?
in a way.
If you don't know, you could just say that.
I don't think he would want to say.
Okay.
To protect his boss.
Okay.
He probably just...
His boss.
His boss.
Baz and boss.
He'll probably just like mumble some incoherent
Yeah.
name that sort of sounds like somewhere you've seen on a map.
Right.
I too have been to.
And then I look at Drago, and then I turn away and keep walking.
Since you asked, I am here for the common good of all, to show them how sentient beings like myself are not just slimes in the cave to be slaughtered, like all of my family and friends.
So, does that mean that all slimes are sentient?
I don't know, but I am. I don't know that I'm a slime, I just kind of look like one.
Just because you're sentient doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be slaughtered.
That's what my sister said as she died.
It's an odd thing to say upon your death.
Maybe I misheard her.
But perhaps it's part of one of your...
Slime speech is really weird. It's just a bunch.
It's the translation.
It's a bunch of bubbles that come up and like...
The roughly translated. It's the difference between this and
it's
that.
when you stick your hand in the little goo jar thing.
Yeah.
Flarp, whatever that's called.
Translating between primordial and common can be sketchy at times.
Of course.
That's
What
why
was
when
that
I
called from the night? It was like from the 90s. The toy.
Flarp.
The slime stuff. Was it Flarp?
I don't know.
The gag?
Oh, gag.
Yeah. As for
Gag.
me,
Or ooze, if it was the whatever Power Rangers.
All right.
variant.
It's going to take you half a day's travel to get to Katiboros.
Half a night's travel.
Well, yes. So by the time you get there, it'll be about noon the following day.
You guys, do you want to stop around sunrise, find a place to rest?
well, that sounds like a fair idea.
I think that would be a very good idea.
Is Lestrovia kind of just like a night city? Like most of this realm is kind of like out during the night more than they are during the day?
Are we in Night City?
It's definitely a mix because you have kind of a melting pot of everyone. So you've got people who are more nocturnal, others who are more
Because edge runners.
diurnal. Is that what it's called?
I do have the arm blade.
Like a cat.
Like a cat.
Morning and night.
Yep. Okay.
I want to be the
Dusk and
unrequited love one who dies in the end.
Spoiler.
Oof. Yeah. So
If you want that, you should probably talk to Wick. He's the one that does
it's
most
true.
of
If
the
you're
killing.
looking for death, I'd be more than happy to
We
send
can
you
have
there.
an epic battle at the end where you stomp on my face.
Exactly. Although, first, before we do any of that, I would like you to draw a card because I'm very interested to see
Oh,
what else.
sure. That's no
everything
problem
does.
at all. I'm terrified.
All right.
Oh my god!
What?
And it's the...
What is it?
It is the.
King of
It's
clubs.
the void.
The board.
Oh,
That's
no.
not
What?
good.
You just got,
do.
you just got
All right. Let's find
kicked
it
out.
here.
You just got sucked into a black hole, man.
Are you sure it's the void? Because that's
Yes.
part of the 25 card
clubs.
deck.
Oh,
this is the
what?
13.
This is King of Clubs.
Are we sure? That's weird.
Yeah, because Tori had mentioned earlier that it was
Yeah,
the
it's
Here's
smaller,
the smaller
version.
one.
Smaller.
Yeah, I said it's a deck size 13. Huh, weird. Okay, we can do something else if that's.
Hold on, let me double check. The void. I guess that is technically included.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, let's see what it says. It says,
does it
this
say?
black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the GM's choice.
Jam jar?
One or more powerful beings guard the place.
Jam
While
jar.
your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it, and then you draw no more cards.
So how about
Absolutely, you are sucked back into the jam
how
jar.
about I switch bodies with Veldora and it's like a what do you call it?
It's Sukuna.
it's a Freaky Friday.
That is a Freaky Friday.
Yep.
Up top. Because that's what we're doing right
The
now.
show must go on.
Yep. So yeah. So what?
You are absolutely, you're standing there, you draw the card. Drago draws the card. And suddenly your whole body just like flops into a giant puddle. And your, what did it say? Your
Mermaid.
spirit?
Spirit.
Yeah.
Your soul.
Your soul.
Or soul. Yes.
Soul. Spirit soul.
I wanted
it?
that.
No,
Is-
you hear it.
No, yours is more like this.
And then it kind of comes up, and I'm looking around.
Oh, no.
And then you are sucked down into your jam jar. But your body's still there.
And the lid.
A giant lump.
Well,
That was
interesting.
yes.
I'm gonna poke his body.
It really is.
Homemade.
Why would the
Drago,
Countess give us one of
Are you
these?
there? Is the jar like sitting on the ground or?
Like, yeah, he would have had, like, usually his jam jar is on his belt loop, so, like, if my body just went to goop, there would
like
just be a
floating
jam
in
jar
there.
kind of blunk.
I'll pick the jam jar up and try to open it. See if it can open it. If it has a lid or something.
Can he open it if it's not?
I don't know. What are the... Let me look real quick.
I don't know what the rules are.
Genie's
I think
Jam
the rules
jar
are whatever the
genies.
genie
So-
that lives there wants them to be. Because
Yeah.
it's all powerful.
That's
You
true.
can magically manage... This one's technically... So as far as the genie's bottled respite talks about... you can hear the area of your vessel while you're in the space. While you remain inside the vessel up to a number of hours, twice your proficiency bonus. You exit the vessel early if you use bonus action leave, if you die. Or if the vessel is destroyed, when you exit the vessel, you enter an unoccupied space closest to it. The object left in the vessel there remain carried out. Once you enter the vessel again, you can't do it again until finish long rest. So that's just what it says about bottle respite, but I'd say it's up to you what the
Okay.
rules of
I
the
would
genie
say
bottle is.
you can open it.
Okay, I will.
For the sake
open
of
it.
continuing this.
Yes.
Drago, are you in
And
there?
Greasy, the little kitten, comes out. Oh, hello.
Hi. Did you see Drago?
Mm-hmm. He said he's not allowed to come out until he's done resting. But you have to take his body.
Okay.
Can I go back in now? We're playing a game.
Yes.
It's
go
your turn. Get in here.
ahead. Get out here.
No.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to find a way to transport his body of goo.
I have jars on my body. Just jars.
Start scooping into the other jars.
I think
I
that's
wonder
his
if you
leg.
could just like take part of
Wonderful
him.
Lars and his fabulous jars.
Plasmoid, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and collect his body, I suppose.
I'm just thinking of the Family Guy episode where he's trying to get the dead frog with the lid. It keeps like sliding off
Does
the
anybody
lid.
have a bag of holding? Just like touch me with the edge of it and hoover back.
And then later we just go, goo!
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll collect him and then
You
find
collect
a...
him.
Find
I really want to
rest
hear
place.
how you collect him, though.
Well, I'm gonna put him in a boot and then just tie the boot to my belt.
Okay, I love that. Part
One
of
boot
him
off.
is in a boot.
Is there any like
I'll just take
barrels,
the
casks,
boot off
or
the
like
cask.
wheelbarrow anywhere nearby that I could try to find?
Because it would be like gack
investigation.
as far as consistency, or like oobleck, where it just kind of like oozes, but when you like punch it, it's like Newtonian.
Just an 8.
Non-Newtonian.
Yeah, you're looking around. You see like a sieve. It's probably not gonna work.
Every like couple of feet you have to pick him up again.
Because he slowly oozes
Yes.
through it.
Is there a trough nearby?
Not that Rumble could see.
Hat.
Nice. Sick.
Oh, I am gonna hate this. And I'm going to fall down on the remainder of the body and take the rest of Drago inside of me and like mold the rocks so he stays in and stand up and be like,
You're just like oozing every once in a while.
You have like a big pregnant belly.
Looks like a pustule.
What are you do?
This is dangerously close to something we shouldn't be talking about.
Very good. All right.
Hey,
You've got him collected,
Yes.
so you can begin heading
and then we'll find
very disturbing.
west.
Let's find the nearest inn and put him in like a tub or something.
All right. So
He doesn't deserve a tub. I think he needs to go into a latrine.
sad. You continue on your way.
chamber
you,
pot.
You
That's where I
find,
grew up.
you find a little inn. It's called Robin's Roost.
Ramen roost. Got it.
Yeah, that's what it is now. It's Ramen Roost. They sell some
Best ramen.
excellent ramen.
Ramen.
The Ramen Robin. Ramen Robin. Do shilly boo.
Yeah, the owner of which is named Gump. You walk in and he's a half orc with a mohawk.
Do they have shrimp here?
They absolutely do.
Oh,
Love a Gump.
shrimp. Broiled shrimp. He goes through the whole
Spins
menu.
the whole menu.
Yep. Fried shrimp.
He totally
Grilled
does.
shrimp.
He totally does. He totally does.
And he has a helper named Lieutenant Dad
Yeah.
with 2 peg legs,
But no arms.
but no arms.
Yes, but this Gump, he does welcome you in, and he looks quite hardened. He's used to be a battle master. In fact, he's still wearing this like flowing crimson cape.
Jenny,
But
running,
Jedi.
Do you even lift, Jenny?
I love this version where he's like full on like pumping iron.
Jenny, get that pump, Jenny!
That's how he talks.
He's just curling Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, it totally is. It's easier that way actually without the extra legs.
Good evening.
Yeah.
We're looking for a room.
Could I interest you in a box of chocolates? Because his interests include assorted chocolates. This was one of your ideas. Thanks.
No thanks. I don't eat.
Oh, you know what they say.
I think
Well,
I've
anyway.
heard the sentiment, yes.
So, what do they say?
Life is like a deck of many things. Never know what
I
you're
have
gonna
one of
get.
those.
That is the say. That is a saying here, Lestrovia.
saying
That's
here.
perfect.
Anyhow, would you like a room?
Yes. One, I think.
One for all of you?
I hit it. Whoa, whoa.
Do you
You
need
need your own room.
a healer or something? You're looking kind of sickly. You've got some stuff.
I'm like,
Do you
is it
have?
sackcloth for your head? It's like going through the sackcloth and starting to come out his nose.
Do you have a wash basin or something?
Every room's got one.
Then at least one room, please.
All
Boz,
right.
if you need another
Top of
one.
the stairs, second door on the right.
Thank you.
Jenny! We've got company.
Put down the damn weights.
Jenny's an even bigger orc.
Yeah, you hear the
Think I like to go home to Starlight Night. It's Jenny.
All right.
Gump, I'm in the middle of my raps. Do it yourself, you lazy.
Why is he so good at that?
Because that's why we gave him the voice.
I know.
The voice box.
Preston is... Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going to immediately go up to the room, and
up
as
to
soon
the
as I
room.
get there, I'm going to just take the hat off and pour Drago into the wash basin.
Perfect.
Yep.
Untie my boot.
Oh, do you know
I look
what?
like a
something.
blobfish.
I'll just go. Aww. And eject
Yes,
the
you
rest
will.
Do I become rainbow colored just for that portion?
Yes.
Yeah, just for that.
There's a little bit of mud in you and a couple pebbles. It's kind of chunky.
I apologize.
I do not.
You did this.
Macabre, you chose.
Yeah,
No.
you chose.
Blame Bosco. It was his fault.
Gross,
Macabre,
say
not
it's barf in a bucket, so that's perfect. I forgot to tell you guys. I was going to tell you at the start of this session, but I wanted to give all of you inspiration after last time, just in case, you know. So yes, you can all rest how you want. Take a long rest. In the morning, the goo starts to and Drago
That's because Jenny's doing her lunges.
is himself again.
the whole building's shaking.
I have the most terrible headache. It's like I have rocks in my head.
I'll just grab you and turn you.
Oh, much better. Thank you.
Give him the deck again.
I don't want the deck anymore. Master, don't give Dobby another song.
That's like, go pick your switch, you know? That's
It's your turn.
very well.
I think we should finish what the Countess has asked us.
I'll
before
draw
we-
one at the end, okay?
Agreed.
All right.
Off we go.
Off you go. You...
Oh, how much does the room cost there?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, it is first-class service.
So when they leave the room,
5 silver.
are they
Jenny
printed?
makes the meanest.
Gumbo.
No.
No?
The meanest protein shake.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast protein
Obviously.
shake.
It is shrimp
all egg.
flavored.
I brought you guys 5 pizzas for breakfast.
6 dozen eggs.
It's carbo loading.
I got this from my friend.
Ooh, the size of a barge time.
I call this surf and turf.
No, it's just more like this, Preston.
Eggs, yeah, eggshells and all.
Yep. Calcium.
That's disgusting.
So how much was the room?
5 silver. A piece.
Piece. Okay, everybody fork up 5 silver. Okay.
I didn't consent to this room, but I suppose.
That's right. They don't know that he's here.
Okay, then...
What? Sneak out the window.
Yeah, are we on like the second story or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so. What's the fall damage on that?
Like the
Down the wall.
yeah.
Yes, like those gross, sticky things.
Wash them with soap.
Gross.
4 fall damage.
Yes, absolutely. All right, you continue along your way,
Yes.
headed west, and you find, through some help with some friendly townsfolks, you make your way to where Madame Katia lives. Katia Boros is a teller of fortunes, past, present, and future. She typically works under the name of Madame Katia. She runs her business out of her home, which is situated on the outskirts of Lestrovia. Her home is a small cottage that sits next to a small stream. She has a water wheel, which she uses to power her home with electricity, a rarity in Lestrovia, simply because few have figured out how to use such an invention. On the steps of Madame Katia's cottage, you hear a cacophony of wind chimes blowing in the breeze. The round wooden door is slightly ajar, and the rich smell of incense is wafting from within.
Somebody want to take point on this one? Or do we want to go in scarecrows ablazing, as it
I
were?
love these wind chimes. It reminds me of the cries of the dead.
That's probably the most profound thing I've heard you say.
Thank you.
Boz, I'll let you take the lead.
All right, this should be fun.
I'll be bad cop for once.
Knock on the door.
So the door is already slightly ajar. As you knock on it, it kind of swings open.
No, of course.
Yeah. Where's
So
the door?
pleasant out here, though.
Is the door open? Just a door close.
What time of day is it?
It's evening, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
time
I'm
you
not
got.
setting
I
it on
mean,
fire.
you decide.
Yeah, we would have spent the night or the day,
Yeah.
and then head out.
Yeah.
You know, as the sun goes down. So however long it took to walk.
I don't like accidentally burning things.
I guess I will walk in and look around, see if anything looks out of place in here.
All skulking afterwards, stealthing.
While he's in there, do you
Perfect.
think if we threw a fireball at her cottage, she would see it coming and have left, or would she be there?
We're just about to step inside. Maybe.
Do you
Don't
think
throw a
she
fireball.
knows that I said that? I
Well,
feel
she
bad.
didn't really predict Tiddlywink's future very well, so.
That's what I call a hypothetical. We should ask her about the past. I'm sure they get asked about the future a lot.
All right.
Can you tell me about my past?
I mean,
She's like,
that's how you get 'em.
she did. The flyer did say past, present, and future.
Okay.
You enter a small room. Rich silks are draped from the ceiling. A collection of beautiful crystals sit in the windowsill. The hardwood floor is covered in mismatched rugs. Shelves along the wall are filled with interesting bits and bobs, including an odd-looking chunk of metal.
No one else in the room?
Yeah, no person.
No person.
Rumble, I'm sure it's a little weird for people to decorate their homes with your defecations.
Are you speaking of the crystals?
Yes.
Here, would you like one?
No. Now that I know.
I want to investigate the hunk of metal.
Okay. Pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like a metal you've never seen before.
I sniff it.
Yeah. If I had a roll chart. I don't. What did you get those from?
It's the player's handbook.
They have a sniffer chart.
Basically, if you go to the Wild Magic Surge table under the Sorcerer, I can find the page. Now, this is insider trading here.
Are you okay if I have this in here?
Yes.
Okay.
I absolutely. I love it. You roll the surge, and then you read what it is, and you kind of just
Think of what it smells.
extrapolate from there because it's not going to give you like this is like effects that happen to people.
Okay.
So, like,
I will
What it
extract
would smell
Yeah.
like.
And now we've seen behind the curtain.
Yep.
Is it going to be an Eve smell, which is always,
It's
like
always
a
horrible.
Minotaur or,
Yep. That's true.
an
This is
ogre.
Payback time.
Sweaty ogre.
Let me roll again because that was
Like
could not even.
stinkest swats on the battlefield.
The sweaty ogre is
Okay.
the gym that Gump and Jenny go to.
So you're
Yeah.
smelling it?
Even though like I don't technically have a nose,
Okay.
but I have like nostril holes.
It smells acidic. In fact, you recognize this smell because it smells like the vineyard and the wine from what's his name's house.
Interesting. I'm just gonna drop the metal.
Okay.
Just a hunk of rock.
Let's see. I think I might have.
Valuable.
I do love that that's in there.
I had to do a little Easter egg.
Yep.
And if you don't know what that is, go and watch.
Scott, point to a card. There you go.
Is that the episode where Ezra gets a unicorn horn?
My favorite episode.
Ooh, I do want to know what everybody's favorite episode is later. We'll talk about it.
I love that episode.
More bonus content that we can do.
When Ezra walks out of the pool, it's like...
With his Fabio hair.
Tie my ascot.
Yep.
Can't believe it's not butter.
That's all you were wearing in the pool. Your Speedo and an ascot.
Then he had flowing golden hair with a...
So,
horn.
I have
I just imagine
a racial feature called Stone Carver, which is adept at working with stone and using tools to carve into it and stuff. Can I pick it up and see if there's anything special I can figure out about it?
Sure.
What would you want me to roll, if anything?
Do like an investigation check. Let's see how you do.
15.
Great. So this is certainly a type of metal that you have never run into before. Granted, your existence is not very
You're 8?
lengthy.
Yeah, I think I said 7 or 8.
Yeah.
7 years old.
Yeah. But it just feels different.
Can I feel any kind of connection to it like I can with other like rocks and ore and things in the earth?
No. It feels like it doesn't belong here. Preston?
We cannot get we cannot get DMCA'd.
Apparently, it's like he keeps that. I sent you a message.
Don't. Well, usually most things. Does it look like it's been worked? Like it's been made into something, or is it like a hunk of ore? Like
It's just like a hunk.
Okay.
Like if you took a poo.
Normally, I have a sort of connection to all kinds of rocks, minerals, ore, etc. I can't feel this. I mean, I can physically feel it, but I can't feel it magically. It doesn't. It feels wrong. It feels like it shouldn't be here.
Strange.
Yeah.
While you're discussing that, you hear a door slam shut.
Behind us?
The door you came in.
You turn your head around, and I just go. My face just appears.
And you have to turn like a normal.
It's like everyone turned around. I'm like,
Suddenly we're the other way. Yeah, who closed the door? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'll
open it again.
I was trying to see if it was some kind of portal.
It's not.
Right.
Good. Glad that it's not a portal.
is there any like stairs or doors or anything, or is it just like a circular?
It's a circular room, but there's two like draped pieces that kind of go to like a
different room.
beyond.
Okay, I will ignore everything and just start heading that way.
Perfect.
I'm going to hold on to the piece of metal.
Okay, you do that.
Is anyone here?
Is it like beads?
Yes.
What does it smell like?
Of course it's beats.
It smells like incense
Incense.
and sage. Someone has saged the area.
Smells like white sage.
As you walk through the silks, you come into a hallway, and you find, lying with limbs akimbo, Katia Boros. Katia is a taupe-furred Leonin. She is wearing about 5 colorful and wonderfully patterned skirts of varying lengths, a flowy, bright magenta blouse, and a large flower-patterned silk shawl is loosely draped over her shoulders. Her fingers are covered in rings. Her neck is adorned with layers of interesting necklaces, and her beautiful ears are covered in mismatched earrings, one of which is dangling from her left ear in a hammered silver teardrop shape. Center stone you immediately recognize as the gem you've been sent to retrieve.
You said she's laying like dead, limbs akimbo.
Limbs akimbo, but
Just kind of walk up and yank the earring off.
and her eyes fly open.
Now she's got the little notch in her ear.
Gross. Her eyes fly open, and she just starts mumbling gibberish, basically.
Is it a specific language or just gibberish?
Just gibberish. You can't understand anything that she's saying.
It's demonic.
I think she's trying to summon a demon.
Let's see.
How confident
Can
are
I
you
just
in that?
splash my water skin on her face and see if she like
Go for it.
snaps out of it?
Everyone knows cats hate water, so.
Yeah.
And she kind of shudders. Then she slowly lifts one arm up and points. Hi, I'm old. You hear that? It's like,
That's Katya's creaking bones.
she lifts her arm up and just points straight above her.
I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, just
Yes, you can see that she's actually pointing to the attic access.
She fall down the stairs.
Rumble.
would you first? Does she appear to be? Does this appear to be like a mental thing, or does it appear to be like a magical thing that's making her mumble and?
Do like insight check,
There's a medicine. That would be.
medicine check.
Okay, medicine check. 8.
I might have something for
I only rolled a 1, a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, you're not really sure.
Well, in that case, I'm just going to take a risk, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on her. And so,
Is that what you were gonna do?
I gotta remove the curse, but yeah.
Curse, okay.
so I was going to try Dispel Magic, and like, I will salt bait on her.
We don't like Salt Bay anymore. He's an a-hole.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
this is me.
Yeah.
So.
Rumble Bay.
Rumble Bay. So yeah, I'll cast Dispel Magic on her. See if
Okay.
anything happens.
Perfect. So you cast Dispel Magic, fling the salt on her.
Yeah. So any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. For anything 4th or higher, I have to make an ability check using my spellcast.
You just hold your arm and like twist your hand around and it starts.
One salt, one
Freshly
pepper.
ground. No tattoos. S&P.
Cayenne's his kneecap.
Salt, pep, with 2 P's. P-E-P-R, pepper.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does nothing. She just looks like... Why, she starts to shake now.
I will try something as well. And I'm gonna
Slap her in the face with a remove curse.
With one of your sticky hands.
Oh wait, didn't do the long rest thing.
They're so slippery.
But remove curse.
Yeah,
So
again...
this is just any curses affecting one object or creature end. If the object is cursed magic item, then the curse remains, but the spell breaks the owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Yeah, it has no effect on her.
How tall is the ceiling where the attic access is?
There's like... It's like the old, like, you pull down the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could reach it.
I'm gonna reach it and open it, and then use my bats to fly up it.
I forgot about your
Nice.
bats.
Yay, the bats
somehow.
make an appearance.
They make all their
Can they
squeaky.
do that? They can move you around?
Ascend
like,
into
10 feet.
darkness.
Nice.
I saw this thing that was like, someone pointed out that Wolverine just looks like 2 Batmans kissing each other.
Yeah.
You can't unsee it.
I cannot unsee it now, and it's like messing with my mind. All right, so yes, your bats fly up into the attic, and the attic is nothing exciting. Though no lights have been installed, so it's rather dark.
Just a room full of clowns.
Nothing
An
exciting.
exciting room full of
They're all like,
clowns. Whatever.
You came to the wrong neighborhood.
Welcome!
to your doom.
We have been expecting you!
They're like,
Okay.
they're the ones that they like.
scared.
They have like a split right here, and they.
Oh yeah.
I hate clowns. Also, when you pull that door open, Katya begins to whimper, and she actually tears start to pour out of her eyes.
Oh my goodness.
So the attic is nothing exciting. There's not even any clowns in there. No lights have been installed, so it's rather dark. The attic does spread over the entire footprint of the house, so it's quite big, considering. There are boxes.
Would you like some help?
There are boxes, you said?
There are boxes filling the room.
there boxes here that could contain evidence or information or what is it we're looking for? Whatever. Oh, yes, the earring. Here.
And I'll toss it down to you. And then I'm going to start opening boxes.
I will also.
So you climb up there? Mm-hmm. Okay.
That his bats took.
Yeah, I
him up.
pulled
your
it up
bats
and then I
took
just
you.
sat in there.
Perfect. I thought your bats just went up by themselves. But I love that they...
No, they lift me like a creepy
He's
Dracula.
like, do this, and it's like their little wings as hard as they can.
Just like
Mountains.
fly up in there.
I mean, I'm no Josh Groban, but... All right, so yes, you could start going through boxes. You do notice that there's a rocking chair that you see out of the corner of your eye that appears to be...
kind of chair.
It appears to be moving on its own.
Different
These guys...
3 different types of rocking chair.
I can't do anything.
Sorry.
How's it feel?
If I've learned anything,
The chair is rocking
the chair's rocking on its own.
on its own.
But then you realize it's because of a loose floorboard that you're stepping upon. As Rumble gets up and starts lumbering around, you kind of turn the corner and nearly have a heart attack because you see someone that looks exactly like you, but it's just a mirror. I do feel that way sometimes.
Before.
I've scared myself in the mirror before.
Oh, I have.
I've scared myself with a towel rack before.
Wall snake.
The last time we were up at Wendover, it was middle of the night. I was going to the bathroom and I was still like half asleep. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, it looked like somebody was standing there. And I went, "Holy shit!" And it was the towel rack.
Those towel racks, they get you every
God, watch
time.
out. They jump out at you.
Animated objects do not exist in real life.
Drago's gonna try and see if he can soothe while they're up there. He's gonna see if he can soothe her and see if he can get her to calm down enough to tell her what happened.
Okay.
I heard people like smiles, and you're like,
Yeah,
like stretch it out.
Yeah, she
A
starts crying harder.
pseudopod massage.
Let me try a different approach.
I'll take out the pseudopod.
Morp, can you comfort her?
How is he going to comfort her?
I don't know. He's just like a little blob that'll
You're just gonna start purring.
Yeah, maybe he'll just like
Using these little
lean up
tiny
against her.
pseudopods and make biscuits.
He's gonna make biscuits.
Nothing makes you feel more fat than when your cat needs the dough. Yeah, she just is like staring at this attic access and is just trembling. Your attempts are in vain.
Hello, is anybody up here?
You soon hear a guttural growling-like noise from the opposite corner of the attic.
So are we? I guess are Baz and I on like one side?
Yeah.
Turn around.
So really, there's like kind of divided into type rooms. So you come up into the one, and then as you're going through, you kind of came around a corner to see the mirror, and on the opposite side of this room is where the growling is coming from.
Okay. I hear the growling, and I'm going to cast Speak with Animals by using some charges on the Staff of the Woodlands.
Okay.
You might want to get up here. Things are getting spooky.
So I can now comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
Okay.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, they can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including what they perceive or have perceived within the last past day. You may be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion. So I activate the staff, and I basically growl back at it. Hello?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go up the stairs, leave the attic now.
There's something over there in the corner.
All right.
You want me to draw it out?
No, I've got this. Now, I am going to take a torch. Do I have a torch?
That's his job, burning the house down.
How far away is it?
have a
I
lantern.
do have dark vision. Can I see an outline of something?
You just see like boxes and stuff. It's just like,
It's like just
behind cover,
hidden
but you can
somewhere, but we can hear it. Okay.
yeah,
So just have like the general location.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a. I'm gonna take a torch and ignite it, and I'm gonna walk forward. I'm not gonna throw the torch.
Thank you.
I realized that as I was
Burning all my plans. No.
Then you find a group
Apparently-
of orphan children in the corner.
Apparently, I have all of
Burn them all.
all of Wise Yori's gear in my in my inventory because I think I just changed this character.
Oh, really?
Or at least I have the gilded eye.
Oh no.
It's still in here.
Oh,
So, we're
Don't
just gonna
use
ignore
it.
that.
Some of the cult.
Use the gilded eye.
Yeah, so I'll just start walking forward.
Or the soul
Perfect.
siphon.
So
Don't
you
use
walk
those.
through this kind of second room in the attic. There's boxes and still hear that growling noise.
Come out now, and you might just survive.
Nothing comes out, but you continue to hear the growl.
I'll just keep getting closer until I find the source or
Very well.
nothing.
You just kind of start pushing aside boxes, and finally you get all the way to the back wall, and you see.
You see.
You see.
Oh crap.
It sounds like this noise is coming from a bag.
She was gonna throw back kittens in the river.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and rumble. Come hold this torch.
The bag tips over,
Grab the torch.
and a hand with clawed fingertips begins to emerge. The hand's fingernails are yellow and splitting, and sinewy limbs with skin covered in oozing pustules
The frickin'
Unfold.
bag man.
Isn't the bag man?
as a horrifying
We're having to
creature
believe that.
begins to stand.
I said frickin'.
Ages trapped
Yes, I
inside
did.
the bag have made.
Good. Yeah.
Are you gonna make another bet and fail, just
I'm
like
not
you did
going
with
to.
Torrey?
Oh yes, I failed the bet last time where I thought you said
Thank you.
yeah
Something jerk ass.
jerk ass, yeah, but you didn't. So I
I
apologize.
said jerk face.
I can't remember what we.
You gave us all an epic die, and so I guess I'll
Oh, you epic that.
yeah.
He
I'll
owes
owe
me
you.
one. He owes Fred. one.
Okay, so Bagman.
Yes, sinewy limbs with skin covered in oozing pustules unfold as a horrifying creature begins to stand. Ages trapped inside of a bag have made the creature's back permanently bent. Its dark, black, greasy hair falls into its eyes. It's wearing a filthy, torn shirt, and it moves.
Friend of yours.
That's just another mirror.
It kind of starts to move unnaturally, and we're going to get into battle.
Done.
Okay, let's reveal the itty bitty battle map.
Tiny battle map. Look at that cute little Bagman right there.
Yes, okay.
And magic zoom edit.
Corey,
Jump, magic
Initiative.
jump. Dance, magic
these or no?
dance.
That would be a
Don't say
9.
something.
Apparently, I'm a bit surprised.
Preston? Oh, you're not there. Well, tell me what it is.
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Let's see. That is a -1 to initiative. 9.
Dallin?
14.
I excel at combat.
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
Especially when I've already spent a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Warlocks.
One of your 2 5th level spells.
I built this character for a
Alright.
lot of cool, like, area of effect combat stuff, but we're all in close spaces.
I know,
It doesn't
not
really
gonna
work that well.
Time to use your other druid features.
Lightning bolts!
Pretty much.
I am a construct.
Okay. So, it kind of tilts its head, and
Ain't that interesting?
it'll start by attacking the one and only Wick.
One and only.
going to try and bite you.
Get him, John.
And that is a 20 to hit.
20 will hit. I will use Uncanny Dodge to
Wait,
have
is your name Jonathan Wick?
Jonathan Wick.
Jarnathan.
So, if you read my backstory, and I'll post it for everybody else to read once this is over, Wick isn't his original name. Jonathan is technically his original first name, and I didn't realize it until I was telling my wife about it, and she goes, "John Wick, really?" I'm like, "Oh,
I'm so proud."
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna have the damage with the reaction.
Okay.
Using Uncanny Dodge there.
So that is me 3 piercing damage plus that, and that was halved for the record.
Okay, that was after the halving. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
Plus-
basically the whole damage on the attack that gets halved.
Yeah, plus 7 necrotic damage.
Okay, so 10 total.
Yep. Then it is going to try and swipe you with its claws.
Then blow cocaine in your face.
That's 10 to hit. I imagine that misses.
That misses, yeah.
And then that is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Where's Heisenberg?
Okay. So that is... Now is this damage also halved?
No, that's only the one attack.
Okay. So that is 8 slashing damage plus 10 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
I do not hold my punch. What's it called? Pull my punches?
I do not hold my punches.
Whatever it is.
This is for you. This punch is for you.
Get out of here.
Okay. Ouch.
All right. And so it tries to bite you and kind of just grazes you. And then it swipes at you with one of its hands and then swipes with the other, and it gets you with the second.
Rips a little bit of the burlap.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of straw sticking out.
Perfect. Okay.
Friggin' Bagman.
Next up is
You're a bad guy made of
Boz.
sackcloth.
All right. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Ooh.
So it needs to make a Dex save of 15, or it is illuminated in Fairy Fire. Oh wait, I don't roll
Okay,
anything.
it fails.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick. Before you do that.
No.
Anyone within 5 feet at the end of its turn
Yeah?
takes an extra 8 necrotic damage.
Whew. Things aren't looking good for old Wiki.
Sorry, Wick. You wanted this.
It's true.
Okay, so sorry. Fairy Fire, he failed.
Okay, so.
It failed. We don't know. The Joker.
It is outlined in green energy.
You do.
It's a 20-foot cube, but I'll just cast it so just his squares in it.
Okay, perfect.
Let's see. So yeah, any attack against an affected creature has advantage.
Nice.
So there you go.
Excellent.
So that is my action. For my movement, I will just push up close so I get ready for my next turn.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
Next up is Wick.
All right. Well, I don't want to waste an opportunity like that. We'll go ahead and attack it. That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and I do get sneak damage.
Sneak attempt.
Sneak attack here because it does. I do have advantage on it. So.
We should have some exciting music.
Yes.
There should be some battle ones in there.
Darude Sandstorm played on a pan flute.
That just sounds like you would pass out pretty quick.
There should be a ghoul fight. If you just go to the... it's not on the installed ones. Only Scott.
Oh,
Oh,
at the top.
sorry. I
Filter.
thought that I had already... Okay. Ghoul battle. Here we go.
What's an undead zombie Russian's favorite food?
don't know what.
Google Bosh.
Of course.
You're welcome, Ron.
Ew. What's this one? And we'll go back to Phil's attack.
Even chills for some reason.
Okay.
Just so you know, the bottom slider is the master volume. So.
Yes.
That's 26 damage with the arm blade.
Okay.
And I have
It's literally like.
can I use anything with my tokens? I don't think so. I'm just gonna check. Wells from the Grave is a second target. Ooh. Okay, yep, I can't do anything else there. I'm going to... I use my bonus action to bring out the arm blade. And so... You know what? I will move away from it.
Okay.
I will
Disengage?
No, I can't disengage because I used the bonus action.
Bonus action. Yeah.
Yep, but I will jump back from it.
Okay, it's going to try and slash you.
Yep.
As you jump back. That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
So you will get an additional 11 slashing damage. Plus 10 more necrotic damage.
Holy crap. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go right back into this back corner here.
That's right.
And I basically got like it fully ripped open now, and there's like straw spilling out as I'm backing away.
It's like blowing in the wind.
I feel like maggots should be spilling out of there.
Yeah,
Having another
a little bit of
straw man,
maggots.
I'll
Little
give
bit
it
of
up there.
Yeah.
Get up here now.
Okay. Yes, it is your turn indeed.
Okay.
Drago.
I will use my...
You're gonna jump on the broom and spend 4 rounds flying towards.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my flying speed, my elemental gift,
Nice.
and I'll fly up there.
Okay.
And then...
I just imagine like, so you're standing at the bottom looking up, you use the elemental speed, and you just go... just like quickly accelerate up to the ceiling and just kind of slide along it.
Yes. Then I'm going to, as soon as I can see it, I am going to, for the first time, use my whip.
Watch me whip.
But this is going to be for
Watch me
flavor because it's basically my hand that as Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to hit DC of +9. So this is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And it's going to hit for 1d10 plus 5 force damage.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. 6. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So it'll hit for 6, 6 Eldritch Blast damage. And so this is
Don't
where
forget you have
up.
advantage on these attacks.
Oh, you're right. So let me roll.
Roll to see.
Oh yeah,
Just
just
see if I
to
crit.
see if you crit.
Nope.
And then Eldritch Blast hits 2 attacks twice.
So beam of critical energy, make a ranged spell attack, 1d4 10s. If it's more than one beam when you reach higher levels, 2 beams at the 5th level. So yes. So do I roll the attack twice or do I just hit damage twice?
I would say damage twice.
Okay.
Generous.
Well, practically I already killed Wick, so
Job done.
Job's done. Job's done. Okay.
So that's another 3 damage. The plus 5, so that's gonna be 8. Force damage on both of them.
okay. Perfect. Anything else you have to do?
Oh my. He's scary.
Yeah. I've used my bonus action. I use my movement. That's it.
Perfect. Okay, next up is Rumble.
I am going to cast Hold Person. Or try to.
Well, what does hold person affect specifically?
It paralyzes them.
So
they get
Monster.
Yeah,
Is it?
Is it monster whole person?
Yeah.
Is it a
A
humanoid?
humanoid you can see within range.
Yeah. So
Humanoid?
if it's considered humanoid,
Nope.
So does that just mean I fail? Fail try cast it, or is it just one of those things where I just try to think about it and can't type of thing?
Yes, I would say you try to do it, and it kind of freezes for a second, and then just
Slips out of the...
slips out of what you're trying to do.
Okay.
And you hear, you require more Vespine gas.
What?
It seems like a Zerglin.
It's not. That's nothing like a
And I can't attack.
There you go.
with-
That's a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I basically can't do anything. I'm going to move back a little bit here.
Just one over, please. No, not like that. I need a bodyguard, and you're the biggest thing here.
Perfect. All right, is that the end of your turn?
No, as a free action, I'm going to go into my Titan form for my racial thing. So I grow to large.
The floorboards are kind of like...
So some
I can't take fall damage right now.
become large along with anything I'm wearing, if there's enough room. I have advantage on strength and strength saving throws. I gain temporary hit points equal to twice my level, which lasts for the duration.
Nice.
And then I can't use this again until long rest. So, 9, so I'll take 18 tips.
Perfect. All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. And the bag person is going to kind of
Sorry, boss.
take a step toward our friend Boz. You really can't.
Did it come completely out of the bag, or is it like partially in the bag still, and it's like
It
like
came
moving?
completely out of the bag.
It's
now.
sweet. It's like on its arms, it's swinging back. Okay.
Cats out of the bag.
All right, and it is going to attempt to attack you.
I'm searching for Bagman files just because I want to print one now. And there's some really cool ones, and then there's a superhero wearing a bag on his head.
The bombastic Bagman.
Yeah,
All right, he first attempts
called
to
Spider-Man from Wish. That's what
It
this is.
first attempts to
Paper
bite you,
or
but
plastic?
it kind of overshoots and misses. Then it reaches out with its claws. 17 to hit.
That's my AC, so I just don't get my rapier up in time.
All right.
This entire time it's like stringy hair in front of its face too, doesn't it? So you can't see like the anime. You can't see its eyes. It's just like black. Yeah.
Okay, and so that is
Maybe you just see
14
that
slashing
creepy chicken
damage
smile from the...
plus an additional 9 necrotic damage.
From the Titan.
Okay.
So, and then it reaches with its other arm, and that
don't know
is
if it was
a 15 to hit. So
That
that
one
will
will miss. I'll block that one.
Oh, you're
Momo's
quite tough.
Oh yes, that one. Yeah.
Yes, and where
I'll try
it
my
scratched you
imagining.
was kind of like almost like acid got you a little bit, like just kind of not actually acid, but it's just kind of like burning
yucky.
and yuck and yuck.
Burning and
Yuck.
Very good. All right.
Something smells delicious.
Next up is Boz.
Right.
Now I hate to be that guy,
No.
but doesn't Boz take damage for being within 5 feet of him at the end of the turn?
Yes, he does.
How much do I take?
Thank you. Because I forgot that the last time, then I had to go back and say that was an extra 16 necrotic.
I rule as lawyer
Oh
for both sides. Unfortunately.
He's like, if I have to die, Boz
Yes,
does too.
you very well know how much I rule as lawyer.
I'm going to stab.
Stab.
Oh god, that's not that great. How about a 19 to hit?
That will hit.
Okay.
That was with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled pretty bad.
And you get your sneak attack.
So nope, because no one's within 5 feet.
But you
Oh,
do
I
have
have advantage. Yeah. So that's gonna be
I forget you're one level in rogue.
19, and then I'm gonna also have my bats do d6 of damage after this attack. It's one of the features they can
Very
do.
cool.
So that is
What's your main class?
Swarmkeeper Ranger. So that is 16.
16 total
One
damage.
Yeah, 16.
One bat just goes.
And then I will do my second attack.
It's Batty from
squeaks
from
in
Italy.
Yeah.
Like the face of a bat that would lie to you.
Let's see.
And I kicked her, sir.
Once on each of your turns. Okay, so I can only do the bat once. And sneak attack is just Once per round.
Once per turn.
So like if they leave your whatever, and you can.
So it's the same thing to hit. Again, I rolled exactly the same, an 8 and 7. So, and that will be for 17 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, you kind of
I'm also going to move away and risk the damage.
Yes, it will swipe out at you with its claws. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, totally hits me.
Right in the back. It never works.
So that's for 10 slashing damage plus an additional 7 necrotic.
Oh,
I could have used evasion on.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
This might be it, boys.
Oh dear.
I'm not knocked out, but I'm very hurt.
If you want, I can claim your soul instead.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me hobble over there.
But I'm not dying.
Not dead yet. Next up we have Wick.
Okay, I'm going to rush back in. Kind of dart around the...
I gotta roll concentration check.
Oh, yes.
Well, I did 17 damage.
Yeah, so it's a 8? No, it's a 10.
10 or higher.
So that is it's a con save, right?
Yes.
Oh, I got an 11. Okay, guys, we're good.
Yeah, so I dart around Rumble, and I come in with the hook hand.
The hook hand.
My hook hand.
Me hook hand.
And that is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Sneak attack damage. 12 on that one. 34 total damage.
Nice, well done.
And here's a good question. I know that it's used its reaction this turn to take the opportunity attack. However, would a character in universe realize that and be able to?
No.
Yeah. So I'm going to use the bonus action to disengage instead of hiding away and sneaking afterwards. So yeah. So basically, I go in, and I strike and like hook, and then just like rip it out as I'm backing away. And I'm just gonna run right back. Actually, how much did I move?
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20.
And then I can move right back. And I can move 40.
30, 35, 40?
Yep. I dart right back in. And just, this thing's not falling pretty easy here.
Okay, perfect. And it's kind of breathing extra heavy. I don't know why I had to give you an example of that.
I mean, it's happening right there.
Okay, next up is Rumble.
Drago.
Yeah, actually, wouldn't Drago be?
Oh, sorry, I missed you.
Oh, yeah.
Drago. Sorry, Drago.
Perhaps he just wants a hug.
No.
Yes.
I'll get closer, and I'm going to use Mind Sliver on it. It needs to make an intelligence saving throw of 17, or it's going to take 2d6 damage.
Oh, it definitely failed.
Okay,
Bagmen,
so
not known for their smarts.
it will also
I rolled a
subtract
2.
1d4 from its next saving throw
Oh,
before
okay.
the end of my next turn. So that is a total of 3, 4 plus. There's no plus to that, so that's 4 damage. 4 psychic damage specifically.
Okay.
And I'll say,
Come here, little bagman, give me a hug.
Is it really only 2d6 for a 5th level spell?
it's a cantrip.
Oh,
That's just my
Mind
cantrip.
Sliver is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're a warlock and you cast something other than Eldritch Blast.
Yes,
I
I
assumed
know,
it
right?
wasn't a cantrip.
I know, right? No, that's the one. And then I want to. Once per long rest, you can cast Confusion using a lock spell. I think that's still a spell slot technically. I'm going to. No, I can't use that one either because that's a first level spell. Now, remind me on the rules for casting spells. Sorry.
You can
No,
cast
that's-
a spell that is a bonus
Bonus action, and then it has to be a cantrip.
So you do
Your
a
next one
cantrip
has to
and
be
then
action.
a spell that has a casting time of bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, never mind then. Okay, I thought I had one that was a bonus action stuff. So that's all I'll do for this turn.
Okay, perfect. All right, next up. Your friendly neighborhood Batman.
No, Rumble.
Rumble!
Comes after.
Fine.
Your
it's
friendly
Rumble.
neighborhood Rockman.
You're a rock man.
Here I am.
I'm going to
Like a hurricane.
reach out behind Mita Wick and just kind of place my hand on like your ripped open thing, and there's gonna be some like mud that flows out,
Touching his insides.
and like hardens like concrete around you, and that's gonna be a healing word at the second level.
Yeah, basically, I'm like the full cast.
We're gonna put you in traction later.
My stick feet up
So
in the air.
9 healing.
9, thank you. That doubles my HP.
You were 9.
Yes.
And then, so that's a bonus action. And then as an action, I'm going to... Thunderclap is up close, right? It's an area.
Yes.
And I'll actually throw a rock, one of my imbued rocks that I made.
Oh, how long do magic stones last?
I don't think it has... Duration, a minute.
Okay, yes, you don't have any right now. Sorry.
Okay.
Thunderclap it is.
Yeah, but I'll just move up. And so that's 15, and then I'll thunderclap on it.
Okay.
Which is a con save of 16, where they
Minus
take...
a D4.
Minus the
Minus
D4.
D4.
Good job, mine sliver.
They don't save.
And then they take 2d6. So 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to back away. So that was 15, 20, 25, as far as I can go.
And since it hasn't gone yet, it still doesn't have its reaction, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's
Are
it?
you done with your
Yep, I am.
Now!
Now the bag.
Okay, so now the bag man kind of scrambles forward.
Bring it in, bring it in.
Yes, for the hug. So will you move it?
Everything's a Disney musical.
Yes, it is.
Okay, excellent.
If you try hard
Why
enough.
did you have to bring Encanto into this?
sorry.
Now that always stuck in my head.
We don't talk about Encanto.
Okay, first it will try attempt to
We don't talk about
bite.
Bagman.
Oh, it'll probably
I
hit.
wonder if you get
My
stuck in
AC is
its
10.
teeth. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep, it definitely hits.
Okay.
I will Hellish Rebuke it, though, at the 5th level.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So that is 6d10.
It has to make a save, right?
Yeah, it'll make a saving throw. So the saving throw on it is going to be a dex save of 17, or it's going to take 25 fire damage.
Dex. Ooh, nope. It failed.
Nice.
When he thinks he's getting a hug and he gets attacked, he'll just
More fire.
more fire.
Storing that methane
jelly.
Yeah.
It's
Napalm.
like that,
Yeah.
the stuff in Arkham that Batman
Yeah,
sprays. Where he always makes the bat shape. It's like, I have time for this.
I'm nothing if I'm not an artist.
Perfect. So, excuse me. It kind of crumples down to the ground.
I think I'd take the damage from it first, though, if it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
so
Hellish
my
Rebuke
reaction
is
based on it
reaction after
Actually,
getting hit.
So, at first it was 11 piercing damage
Okay.
with an additional 23 necrotic.
Oh my gosh. That is 1 HP. If it would have been 1 damage more, he wouldn't have been able to Hellish Rebuke.
You are T-1000 in Terminator 2 after being blown apart.
That really hurt.
Quick,
I hate to
pull
tell
a
you
card.
this, but this was the most mild of all the encounters.
I apparently am a one-hit wonder.
That was a good one.
You are
That was a great one, actually.
Plasma cannon. You are a glass jar
Since
cannon.
you are only one
I'm a
HP.
glass
Jar.
jar cannon.
So it crumples down to the ground, but it keeps kind of like dragging itself.
Someone help me!
And you do see that there's like a rope that's like tied to its leg that goes back into this bag. And it's going to attempt to get you with its claw.
Oh, so it's still alive?
Just cut the umbilical cord.
I'll use my only reaction, so.
Okay, so the next one...
Just don't do 39 points of damage. We'll be okay.
No, I'm pretty sure the next one does not hit. That is an 8 to hit.
No, doesn't hit.
And then a...
Morp comes up
7
and
to
catches
hit.
it.
A 7?
Mm-hmm.
It just splits more.
One lucky bug.
Morp is sitting there like holding it back.
Thank you, Morp.
You're still wearing the corset armor as it tries to stab you. Hits one of the bone plates or whatever they are.
Hey. But because you're next to it.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Fart cloud.
Sorry. Yes, it deals an extra 7
Okay.
necrotic damage.
I'm unconscious. The world is not as pleasant a place as he knew.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, next up is Boz.
Okay.
And you know what I look like when I die because you've seen it before.
Yeah. I'm going to walk up behind you and cast Cure Wounds. But it just, I'm going to put my hand on you and then and then my bats are going to surround you and just like dissect you back to standing normal. And you'll be cured for 9 health. I should say 9 health.
Cured for 9 damage.
9 damage of health.
I believe I can fly.
And then I think that's all I really can do.
I'll be more careful though.
I will. No, because I have to attack to do that. This one. Choice. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just
Excellent. I'm sure
get
Drago
you back on
is
your feet.
grateful. Excellent.
Beldo more so because you would have been stuck in the jam jar for each.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us
I mean,
back to Nick.
technically, you're still prone, even though I stood you up. But just FYI.
So I'm going to rush back in. Basically, I'm going to, like, leap off of Rumble's shoulder, off of a couple boxes, and, like, flip over it. Because I think it's time to end this. And I'm going to try and bring the hook down on the back of this thing's neck and, like, scrape backwards as I'm going over it.
Okay.
We'll see if it works. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. $22 damage.
Okay.
This sounds like Star Trek original music.
Does it?
Find the lizard in the desert.
Yeah.
So while you do, some delicious damage to this bag person, it doesn't seem really affected by it. It's still kind of just crawling on the ground.
Okay. Now, as a bonus action, can I draw a weapon and attack with it on the same time, or is it just draw the weapon?
I would say just draw the weapon.
Just draw the weapon. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my dagger in my other hand as a bonus action. Oh, no, you know what? No, because I don't want to die. I'm going to disengage and back away, and I'm going to, as I'm passing by Rumble, just on this side this time, I'm going to say, the rope. Cut the rope.
Tie it with a rope. Tie it with a
Okay.
rope.
Next up, we have Drago.
Gotta keep them separated.
Prone.
I will look at him and I'll say, I'm sorry about this move. As I stand up and I'm going to go,
I need more life.
and I'm going to use false life.
He ate more.
to 1d4 plus.
I'll bring you back later. I need you now.
Oh, that just makes me think of people who like eat their placentas.
Placenta pills.
That's a 2 plus 4.
No, that's placebo pills.
No, people grind them up and
Yeah,
put them in the vitamin.
So that gives me
mean,
another 6.
I'm not hating on people
temporary
who do
hit
that.
points.
I couldn't do that, but to each his own.
6 temps.
Yep, 6 temporary
To
hit
eat
points.
his own.
Is that an
Yes.
action?
That's my action as false life. It does not require a, because it's my one of my magic
Nice.
things, so I don't have to use spell slot or material components for not ascended step. Where's that?
Oh, you're like warlock secret thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
I forget what it's called.
It's a
Pact.
Pact,
It's a pact
yes.
boon. Yeah.
And then I'm going. Well, that's what I wanted. And then I guess for my, I think I can use bonus action for anything. Because I don't have any good bonus actions.
Never played one myself.
Actions.
That shouldn't be surprising to you.
Sorry, I'm just making sure there's no other.
That's okay.
I can fly. That's about it.
I can fly.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Imagine just like being in a conversation and people are talking about, oh yeah, I'm a doctor, yeah, I'm a scientist. And you're like, I can fly, but that's about it.
I thought you were going to say, imagine someone breaks into song with me, like, I'm a doctor.
Yes.
You're
No,
a
that's just-
doctor!
You have chlamydia. Have a good day. And then they leave.
Have a good day.
I'm going to move from in front of it. I'm going to move it back here to the thing, so if it does have a reaction, then I will be in it, leaving its threatened range.
It's just kind of scrambling along the floor.
Someone take care of it. I'm scared.
Okay, that brings us to Rumble.
I am going to move up and try to break the rope.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a knife or anything
How are you
on
going
me.
to do it? With your bare hands.
Flint hand.
The umbilical
Yeah.
cord!
Hey,
I have like a piece of flint like
Ooh, I like that.
flows through my arm and then like comes out at the
Yeah.
bottom.
obsidian hand.
Yeah. Trying to roll like a strike for it.
Yeah.
Obsidian hand.
Don't worry.
Cutting word.
They say obsidian can be
We'll get out
sharper
of
than
this
a
cage
surgical
with
knife.
luck. With the key
17.
hand. There's the luck. That's
that
why I
will
have the
hit.
luck hand.
2 damage.
Yay.
Hey.
Is 2
Perfect.
damage enough to cut a rope?
So it is. As you cut through, sever this
Speaking of
rope,
umbilical cords,
it just completely falls lifeless.
Quick, eat the placenta.
Reaction, I'm taking that soul token.
Of course.
Which I'm assuming is a little bag.
How far away do you have to be?
It's within 30 feet.
It's a tiny little purse.
Yeah, tiny little purse.
Yes, it is.
Why do we as humans like really tiny?
I don't know,
objects?
but this is totally like your charm bracelet. I don't know.
Absolutely.
they're offering me Lucky Charms.
This does not. Does this count as a soul claimed if I didn't actively kill it, or is it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no, actually.
Okay. My patron does not agree with that. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to immediately shatter that soul token. As an action, you can destroy one of your soul trinkets, no matter where it's located. When you do so, you can ask the spirit associated with the trinket one question. The spirit appears to you and answers in language it knew in life. It's under no obligation to be truthful, and it answers as concisely as possible, eager to be free. The spirit knows only what it knew in life, determined by you.
Okay.
So I'm going to shatter it immediately, and I'm going to say, did someone send you? I don't even know if it speaks any languages. It doesn't matter. I'm just pissed off.
It will just say, I am now at peace.
Just don't ask it a question, then it's always there. It's stuck.
Yeah. That was only 4 questions. That was interesting.
I see why she's so afraid of up here. This is scary.
As you're looking in the mirror.
This is scary.
I'm gonna
Where's my corset?
put my weapons away, but I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna look into the bag.
I need to paint a bunch of gloves.
I want to see
on
if there's
your
anything else in
character to
there.
make it slimy.
Yeah, it's just a regular old bag of holding.
Okay. Well,
Get that thing
I'll
away
just
from me.
tie it to my belt.
I think
I will
we
actively
were
avoid
caught
you whenever you have that visible.
Sure.
unaware.
Great.
We need to be
Bonus.
more prepared and
Bonus.
focused as a group.
Yeah, you
Because
do.
that was terrible.
Yeah, it
This
was.
was probably one of
Who keeps saying that?
The bagman. I'm at peace. Yeah, it was.
You guys are awful. Okay, and then I'm gonna look downstairs. Is the madam still shivering?
Oh yeah, let me. Okay, perfect. So, as you return downstairs, Madame Katya is wheezing as if she's just catching her breath. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And the thing that drops down looks kind of similar to the bagman, just
Yeah.
dropping full scarecrow, drop down.
She saw you before.
Oh, that's right. I guess she
recognized
did.
you. Yeah.
She's not. Oh yeah, she's a seer too. She knew I was coming. It's fine.
I saw that you would be coming. I heard a noise. I thought it was the mice, but found that thing, and I managed to make it back downstairs, and I shut the attic, but I could hear it clawing at the door to get out, and I just froze.
Well, it's gone now. Why was it after you?
I don't know. I've
Aren't
never
you
seen
supposed
it
to be
before.
some sort of fortune teller?
I am.
Didn't see that coming.
No. I don't see everything. I see some things.
Right. Do you see anything regarding the Countess, by chance?
Ah, the Countess. She is a loyal customer of mine. In fact, I gave her a lovely gift once.
It wasn't a deck of cards, was it?
It was.
Ah.
Actually, I'm up in the attic. And I'm going to come down the stairs, and I'm just going to come down like a rock slide. And then just kind of reform.
Wow. You are a lot.
Look, we got what we came for here, so I'm willing to head on out without any trouble. Don't know about all y'all.
would very
Well,
much like to leave.
I let you have my earring, which you stole from me, as a token of my appreciation for taking care of whatever's up there.
Right. I would like to know if you see anything about said earring as far as your fortune telling goes.
I cannot tell fortune of objects, but I can tell your fortune. Would you like a reading?
Do scarecrows have palms? I mean, yes, but do they have, like, the palm lines? You know what?
It's grain. It's wood grain.
Why not?
It's like a carved
Very
Pinocchio
well.
hand.
If you allow, follow me. She leads you back into the main room.
Is this like a group fortune?
I will give your fortune as well if you like.
Sure.
I want to know if I'm like a cat, because this is my third life.
That is very strange.
You get used to it. I'm just kidding.
No,
you do
no,
not.
you
do
don't.
not get used to it at all.
Very well. If you will please sit. There's like various little like tufted pillows and things like that you can sit upon.
I'm just going to lean against the wall. That's
have,
all right.
have it your way, of course.
Now we get to learn where all the items are that we need to beat Strahd, so.
So she'll sit down and she gets a bundle of sage and she lights it and she says, "First, we must get good energy in here." And she waves it over each of you. That feels better already. But she waves it over you again, Wick.
Like not too close.
You have the earring, right? You took the earring.
I have all three of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Boz gave me the
I
earring.
was like, why are we here? Oh.
Yeah, toss it to
Okay.
me. I have the cufflink, and I also have the the ring that was on his hand? Yeah, it was the ring.
Tie-pin.
Yep. Oh, from the dwarf?
Yeah, it was like a tie pin.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a ring, but
She has a ring. The Countess has a ring.
The Countess has a ring. That's right.
I'll start with you. You have bad aura around you.
Typical.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time reading you. But give me a moment.
I am a very complicated person.
May I touch you?
Sure.
And she will reach out and just touch like the center of your of your forehead.
When you grow up and you're a millennial, you have to deal with anytime anybody's talking, there's always going to be a song involved. I think that's just
I got
standard.
faith. Is that what
Okay.
you said?
Yeah. Reach out and touch faith.
Okay. So she
Yeah.
touches your forehead, and her eyes like roll back into her head, and you just see the whites of her eyes. She says, "You have very dark future, but also dark past. You serve very bad master."
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. Do you see revenge in my future?
Revenge? Very much so.
Don't seem so dark then.
And then she'll kind of blink her eyes and come back to herself. Anyone else?
I would love one.
Yes. May I touch you? Do you want past, present, or future?
Future. I'll hold out my
You're in
hand.
a room.
You're in a room.
You're holding my hand.
I mean, you'd be surprised how many people fall for that one.
Yeah.
She's made a pretty penny off the present wreath.
Payment up front.
I thought it was a gift. No, you idiot.
Yep, and I'll hold out my hand.
Very good. Yes. Very interesting. You are pure at heart. I can see that. And, yes, you will find your place in this world, with friends. I see them, good friends, and see children who...
I've always wanted to be a father.
These are not your children, I don't think.
Well, maybe someday.
But lots of them. Very thankful for you. You help save some children. You see it now. That is all I have for you. Who next?
Thank you.
The goo?
Yes, I would like to know.
Mr. the Goo.
Very good. I touch your shoulder. So she touches your shoulder. Oh, you very past, present, future. What do you want?
Healer's choice.
Oh, very good.
You're in a room.
Oh, I see. And you, liberation of some sort.
Oh, good.
But not the kind you're hoping for, sadly.
Oh.
I don't understand what I see here, but be prepared.
I hope that Veldora finds freedom.
Probably not then, if that's what you're hoping for. Just saying. All right. Who next? You.
All right.
I
Let's do
prefer
this.
to touch the horns.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, yes. I see conflict in your future. Much conflict. Perhaps some rebellion and turning your back against something. I do not know. But you're very conflicted about that when it comes time. Very good. thank you for visiting the great Madame Katya. I'm here all week, folks. That's what I say to people.
I get it, because this is your house.
Exactly. Yeah. You need to get that checked out, whatever going on with you. Here, I give you this. And she's going to give you like 5 bundles of sage. That try to, I don't know, it should cleanse your
Yeah, I'm going to like stuff them into the
Yes, for stuffing.
Thank
That's
you.
very good.
I was feeling a little
light.
If we need a smudge stick, I can catch him on fire.
Well, thank you so much for visiting the great Madame Katya. I truly am so grateful for you. What was it upstairs?
Oh, Bagman.
What is this Bagman you speak of?
I've never seen. None of y'all have ever seen a Bagman before?
Well, if that's what it was, I guess we have seen it now.
I never saw one, but you hear stories. You know, every time you walk up to a sack of grain or wheat, you always give it a couple of quick taps to see if anything's shifting around in there.
A bag? What bag? I do not know this bag.
And then Reese decided I'm gonna like feel around if there's anything in the bag of holding. I'm gonna go all the stuff. Just like hold it out to see if anything falls out of it.
Some like adventurer's gear falls out.
Bag of devouring.
A bag of defense. Inside the bag of
Anything.
Yes. Another deck of anything.
Flowers.
Flowers.
You need like healing potions come out with the adventuring stuff?
There's a pack in there. You can dig around in that.
Yeah, I'll open the pack, see what's in it.
Pack in the pack.
You do find potion of healing. Let me see how many.
Oh, look, it's a hat with 3 corners.
1.
One. Just a regular one?
Just regular.
I'm like,
I guess you can have that, even though this bag was in my house, but...
It has 3 corners. 3 corners.
I think you need
If my
this more
hat
than I
had
do.
not 3 corners, it would not be my hat.
Well,
What? Can I ask? Why you want my earring? Is that all you came for?
the Countess wants it, actually.
Oh, and the wonderful readings, of course.
Well, I give those to you happily.
Are they readings or maybes?
She says they're readings.
Oh, okay.
I think they will happen. But I also believe you are master of your own fate. So
I like that. Because the last guy died.
last guy died. I think you better leave.
Probably best. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Full on. Yep.
Thank you. Be on your way.
All right. 3 down, 1 to go. I could use a rest in order to recover my senses.
I agree.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Glad to hear it.
I had to eat more.
Yeah, so let's at least take a short rest. How long is it going to take us to get to the north? Is it going to be another...
It's going to be another half-day journey.
Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll go as far as we can and then take a long rest at another inn. Okay.
I'm morally conflicted.
You make your way to...
Did you eat someone? Is that what you're saying?
Okra, onions, cabbages, and beds.
My
It does not even
cabbages!
flow that well. Oh, by the way, no birds allowed.
Macaw!
Do,
Get away.
Do bats count as birds?
I'll just open the urn. No. Yeah, they're just falling to bones.
Come and get your okra! Come and get your onions! Cabbage!
Beds.
Did you grow it yourself?
Oh, yes.
You grow the beds yourself.
I would like a
There's a
cabbage
bed
bed.
plant on this planet.
We don't have cabbage beds. How much are you willing to pay?
Oh, we have to pay for it.
Yes.
I'll look at the rest of you.
We're not buying a cabbage bed.
All right.
I'm just imagining, this I think they're creepy. Pictures of like babies and cabbages
Yeah,
and
Cabbage
stuff.
Patch babies.
That's what I'm imagining. But with Drago.
It's a carnivorous cabbage as you sleep in it.
You get your picture taken.
All right. We could use a bed and maybe some food.
Oh, I've got okra, onions, cabbages.
Are there any pickled okra? I think regular okra are disgusting, but pickled are delicious.
I've actually never had okra.
Pickled okra's good.
Have you guys?
Regular okra.
It's okay.
I feel like I have.
You just have you roast it with sea salt, black pepper.
It's okra cake.
It's okra cake.
It's like the thing I like about the pickled version though is like it has little seed pods inside like peas,
Yeah.
and each of them have like a little burst of pickledness. So if you like pickles,
Yeah, I do.
it's delicious. Just I don't like the stems. I throw them away.
Very well, come in if you're willing to pay.
How much is it?
Man, pretty demanding beds here. And the okra is in high demand. So
How many
we're
people are in the
looking...
establishment?
What?
How many people are actually in the establishment?
No one
Nobody.
here.
Okay.
It smells like okra, onions, and cabbages in here.
Onions and farts.
About 2 silver for a bed and a silver for food. Is that a fair deal?
Make it 4. And it's a deal.
I'll give you a gold piece if I can sleep in a cabbage bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything for some cash.
Then we can make some sauerkraut later.
Oh yeah. He gets a bed and like lines it with cooked cabbage.
It stinks so bad.
It smells horrible.
There you go. You want a bed too?
No, I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. You?
I usually sleep on the ground.
Very well. Well, you can't sleep in here unless you're paying. So get out.
I mean, technically, if he's made of ground, aren't you putting your establishment on him?
So yeah, is the place made out of wood, stone, or something else, or a mixture of both?
Jello. No, it's made out of
It's
out of wood.
earthquake proof.
Wood. Like there's no like stone like walls or anything like that.
Like there's a stone like a gate around.
I was gonna say because if there's a wall, I was just gonna meld into stone.
Hey, that's not fair.
Come back here, you. I'll just lean up against the wall outside of the inn.
All right.
I'll just go outside and just
I'm sorry,
do a
but
pile.
don't scare away my customers.
Are your customers crows?
No, I hope not. I'm terrified of
Then they'll be
birds.
fine.
All right.
He's really good at it.
As a bird comes and flies.
I don't
to your
get
shoulder.
You just do this.
Very good. Well, I'm afraid, guys, it's 12 o'clock. I don't want to make you... Are you okay doing this one more week?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah?
It's been fun.
That'll give me some time to grieve Morp's passing.
Yeah, I'm sorry that he died, but you're
You're gonna
really
have to
probably
get,
going
like,
to die next time.
Morp 2.
That was considered a medium encounter.
Like,
The next...
we do not have a tank.
To be fair, warlocks are not supposed to run up and hug
No.
things.
That's very true.
So
It was experimental. I mean,
We can take a long rest, though.
You can take a long rest. Breathe easy
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Let's make it a 3-shot.
1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot.
4.
Surprise! It's a 3-shot.
It's a fan shot, 3 shot.
That's okay.
We just
have
enjoy
too
each
much
other
fun.
too much and just like to chat and have fun. So
Yeah, do you think this was a professional show? This is a fun show.
But speaking of professionalism, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We have a patron now. Go be our patron. Come be our warlock patron.
yeah, you get special benefits.
We don't, and we can Eldritch Blast finally.
Are you friends? Are you our friends? Do you want to be friends with benefits?
Patron benefits.
We also have a merch store in case you do like any TOA merch. And don't forget to check out Dallin's channel. Mr. Roger reviews everything, everywhere, all at once, and other stuff too on his channel. And then don't forget to check out Tori's channel on Friday, where it's I forget the name already.
How to Nerd.
How to Nerd. Where you can find out how to nerd and find out about the stuff you may not know about, because geek culture is huge, and I think even geeks will get a good education out of that.
Every geek is a specific type of geek. It's just the way of it. There's people. Some dudes like trains. Some dudes like anime. Some dudes like Legos. I mean, you know,
Geeks and nerds are all
video games.
They're everywhere.
Also, some ladies like stuff.
Yeah, obviously. Dudes to me is just like general,
gender neutral.
all gender neutral. It gets everybody.
All the people. All the things.
Don't get me started on that. I got a story. But I'll swing back to you.
He's trying to be the DM.
No, I am. I'm trying to keep the ball rolling.
Right.
Yes, so please leave a comment below if you so choose. We don't want to force you to do anything. But
everybody needs to
know.
go and roll to see what you pulled out of the deck of holding. Please comment on
the deck of holding.
Oh dear,
the deck of many things.
Sorry, the deck of many things.
Yeah. Let us know what you pulled out of the deck of many things. Let us know what you think the bagman was before they became a bagman.
Probably the cashier. Then they got demoted
to the bag.
Paper or plastic?
And
that's his
better than the infernal greeter.
These guys. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Love you.